Greetings, this is Polly. Now I know YouTube does have political channels. There aren't that many of them, and they do cover the spectrum. Usually the left, but there are those in the right too. However, YouTube has mentioned many times that this is not something they rather do. That these are people usually have been around a while and have established audiences. But if you're new and upcoming like me, that's talk about something else. Talk about anime, manga, your trip to wherever, your town, whatever. Don't talk politics. But there's a reason why I think it should. No, a lot of people I know are saying, "Oh, I don't want to hear this stuff," and I understand. But since 1905, 30%, no what, 1/3 of all newspapers have shut down. In many counties in America, there are no local newspapers at all. But yet that's something that I think the country needs. I'll give you an example. When our Constitution was written, it was to go to the states, and they would then vote on it, and it was the law of the land. They all had to agree to it. However, when it came to the states, the governors and the state representatives, they looked at this and they heard the comments from the people in taverns, in churches, the local voters, and this is not what they want. They want something else. So they put the Bill of Rights in there. Bill of Rights came in there only because the local people got involved. That's how it's done. That's what we need here. I just did a video on Iran and Trump, but how I didn't think it was a good idea to go in. That's a frequent going to have boots on the ground, and that's going to be mission creep. This is Vietnam and Iraq all over, unless we're very careful. That should have gotten some views. Instead, it got very few views. And I punched into YouTube why, and they said, "Well, yes, you got a high number of people that it was shown to, a bunch of 36, I think, liked it, and they did watch a lot of it. However, this is a topic that people aren't interested in. You gotta be joking. This is being discussed all over at dinner tables, in colleges, at work. America is now at war with Iran. What do you mean? People aren't interested in this. And this is, you could produce something now that the newspapers have largely gone, have some places where they can talk this thing out. Now, YouTube has categories, and politics isn't one of them. But they should put that in there. Put its own little section so people don't watch manga, anime, travelogues, or how to get rich, how to fix your sink. They can watch their stuff, and you can put the politics there, and we can watch ours. Because I think we need this type of debate. Because unless we talk it out there, I mean, I don't want elites somewhere making a call on us. At our convention there, Constitutional Convention, they just put down, who would be president, how the House would run, and blah, 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 blah. But they got no Bill of Rights. That's what we fought for. That's what we fought the King of England for. And only when the people had a chance to voice their opinions, now we got a Bill of Rights, and it was grandfathered into the Constitution. Now we're discussing, wars and things like this there. I mean, what type of form do we have? Not newspapers around anymore. The big networks, the big news have it. But I think we need smaller avenues or revenues to which we can talk. YouTube is ideal for this. You just go in there, put your video in there, all the people comment on it, and it starts a dialogue, a conversation. And it's done by a lot of people there. You get I think a pretty good source how people think. I mean, let's not go to Reddit and places like that, which, to be quite honest, I don't even go there. It's just too toxic. But YouTube, it takes a little bit there to get a video channel there, and you like to have your brand, not be toxic. I don't, on this channel, you go to all my videos there, I don't go around, slurring, on people. I try to be fair, try to get a little bit of the other side there, but I try to be fair. and I invite people to comment, and I'll reply. This is how it's done. This is how a democracy works. It works for people, and it can only work when people contribute to it, contribute to the debate, so that our bosses can know how we think. And also, you could change your mind here. If people have a good debate there, and make your opinions, see if it works, see what flies. That's what we need. We need more politics in YouTube, but less. I'm not saying, I am not saying that YouTubers have to make political comments on their channels. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying there should be a category itself of politics. The people there come to it. They know what they're getting. Different talking heads like me there, discussing politics there, and they comment. I don't want this is just for people who want to be involved in politics. We need our own forum, our own areas there on YouTube. Anyway, that's my bitches, because I'm noticing that, I start off my channel there, and when I do a video, it does well. But then the YouTube stops it. And then I type in the why'd you stop it? Is it, well, we don't want to upset people. Well, I don't care. Sometimes you have to do that. Anyway, that's my 2 cents. I wish other people would comment on this and write into YouTube or get a conversation going. That's what we need. The newspapers are going. We need a forum in which people can voice their opinions, get their ideas out there, and have it discussed by the broader audience. That's how democracy works. Okay. If you thought this was helpful, or you like the ideas, or if you just watched all of it, please like and subscribe. Okay, till I see you again, this is Polly saying